Like, imagine having sex with like a British dude, and just as he's about to nut, he says the British are coming.
I don't think about this.
Hello everyone, it is I. I am back from a brief hiatus called life, and I just wanted to come on here and say I'm alive. I wrote a script for what I wanted to say to everyone who might watch, because I didn't want to mumble and get carried away, so I will start reading. Hello everyone, it has been quite a while. Things have been a lot, but somehow I'm miraculously still alive. I wanted to come on here and just talk about, can I make this? I wanted to come on here and just talk about what has been going on. I have gone basically no contact with my mom and my grandmother, which is a lot to have happened. It's something that I always thought would need to happen, but now have finally gone through with it. So yeah, I have been here in Odessa, Ukraine for 9 months, and I keep wondering why the hell I came here. There's a second page. What was the point in all this? To be used, abused, and criticized every day by people who were supposed to love and care for me, then also have to be worried about my safety, not just mentally, but physically. I am so tired. I keep having nightmares every night. I had a nightmare just last night. A friend was sleeping over, really close friend that I've made here, and it was a really good night. We went swimming, we got McDonald's, we got alcohol, and we watched The Last Showgirl and also But I'm a Cheerleader, both great movies. And as I was going to bed, every time I would try to fall asleep, it felt like I was hyperventilating. Like, it felt like I couldn't breathe, and it felt like everything was shaking around me. I don't even know how you would describe that. Like, it was some sort of nightmare or maybe night terror I had. It just felt so real, and I thought that I couldn't breathe. I literally thought I couldn't breathe. And it was so scary, and I kept waking up, and in the dream, there was this guy that was like yelling at me for some reason about something. I don't know, so random, but it felt like it had something to do with car sales. I have no idea, but I couldn't fall asleep, and I was scared to fall asleep because I thought that I genuinely couldn't breathe. So I stayed up scrolling on TikToks, and I then tried to fall asleep again, but I put my headphones in so I could listen to an Alice in Wonderland audiobook, which thankfully, once I fell asleep listening to that, I did not have any nightmares. I don't know, I had this thought like this morning, if maybe the reason why I've been having these like strange dreams lately is because I pissed off this really weird homeless lady that was harassing my friends. Well, first of all, she was pissing me off, and then I pissed her off because I was trying to defend my friends, and she tried to like, but my friend we were going into this bar. And my friend like started pushed her away by opening the door. And I don't know, she gave me like weird, like witchy vibes. Anyways, at the same time, I've been able to see how beautiful this country and at the same time, I've been able to see how beautiful this country is and how so many people want to fight for the peace and sanity, and their peace and sanity. And also how war changes people, leaving them to drugs and drink, or getting into fights, or just not being themselves. And I feel so conflicted with emotions at this point in my time, because I will be leaving back to Canada soon, in a month or so, hopefully. And I'm so conflicted about my emotions to do with that, because I'll be living at my brother's place while I get my stuff together, get my shit together, basically. And I just have no idea how that's gonna go down, because I don't think my brother likes me very much, even though he has said multiple times that, like, when I've communicated to him about things that he's done that's been really shitty, he's always been like, I'm really sorry, but you know, I still want us to be a part of each other's lives, blah blah blah. But I always like, am like, I don't, like, do you really want to be in my life? Because, I don't know, it's just a lot of history me and my brother have. And we have this, like, huge age difference, like 9 years. It's a lot. It's funny, I remember my mom, she had this ex. I won't say his name for, like, you know, personal reasons. I don't know who's gonna watch this and then be like, oh, this guy, blah, 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 gonna look him up and find out everything about him. No, don't do that. So I'm not gonna say his name. But he would always, like, whenever I would complain about my life or my relationship with my brother, he would always compare his life to mine and be like, well, my brother, he's 6 years older than me and he used to bully me all the time. He used to leave snakes in my bed. And I was like, okay, but I mean, if this is like an age difference competition, like, I win. All right, 9 years, buddy. 9 years, beat that. I've had some friends reach out to me. I was in a really shit mood the other, I don't know, maybe it was like a month ago. And I posted on my, like, drag account these, like, stories, and I was like, I've been having a really bad time. I'll be, you know, coming home soon, and I'm trying to save up for a ticket, blah, blah, blah. I have a lot of regrets, just going on this whole tangent. I kind of felt embarrassed about it, so I deleted all the stories later. But it was sort of to explain why I hadn't been active on my drag account. If you guys don't know me personally, my drag name is Motherboard, like motherboard in a computer. She's a cyborg, alien, magical girl from another planet. It's great. I just, like, I love concepts like that so much, so I just rolled with it. When I was thinking of, like, actually my ex-friend was the one that gave me the idea for that drag name, and it just stuck, because a lot of, like, names that I really like start with the letter M, like my name, Maximus. Motherboard starts with an M. My stage name, MaxiPad, starts with an M, which I'm still on the fence about if I should just be Maximus, but I don't know, MaxiPad. I was having this conversation with this guy once, and I was like, I don't know if I should just go with my name. He was also a musician. We were talking at this like music cafe, and I was telling him like, I don't know if I should just go with my name or go with like stage name MaxiPad, because I think it's like really funny, like to have this like silly name, but then like come on stage and have it be like, have the music be super serious or super fucked up. And he was like, I think you should go with MaxiPad because it's like a huge contradiction of what you'll be, of the type of like music you'll be performing. And yeah, I've just been going with that ever since. But I don't know, when I envision myself like winning an award at the Grammys or something like that, I was like, how like embarrassing like is that gonna feel if like the guy or the person is who's like reading the name of the winner is like, MaxiPad winner for blah blah blah, like I don't know, it just like in that sort of way it feels a little childish. So I always go back and forth between just using Maximus or MaxiPad. You can still see me pretty decently. Yeah, I don't know, I'll just keep it here. But yeah, I'm not really sure what else to talk about at this point. Just sort of thinking where I want my content to go. Like, do I want it? Well, obviously, I know where I want it to go. There are 3 main things I want to focus on. I want to focus on this channel, my music, which, if you don't already know, if you don't already follow me on my socials, it's Bruisenies on Instagram, Maximus on TikTok, and MaxiPad on SoundCloud, MaxiPad on Spotify. Everything is linked in my Linktree. Please go check it out. I also have links to websites that you can donate to support Ukraine. It would mean so much to me and all the people over here that need that support, need the funding for drones, for air defense, all that type of stuff. I try to donate as much as I can, but you know, every penny counts. So oh yeah, shameless self promo, I just came out with a new song. I'm actually quite proud of myself because even though, you know, I've like been wanting to produce music for the longest time now, but kept on spending my money on stupid shit, so I don't have an actual setup. I don't like have any of this like fancy stuff, and I'm 21 and I feel like so old and so behind at the same time at things I want to do, and there's people younger than me doing way more and like all that stuff. But I'm still quite proud of the progress I did make with Auto Cannibalism, my song that just came out. It took me like a month to make, which is like, if I keep going at that level, that's like a pretty good like steady pace for me. Oh yeah, I was talking about things I want to like focus on. So, oh fuck, damn, I have this like journal, this like notebook that I use. Well, before it was for teaching English, but now it's for well, it might still be for teaching English as well. Maybe I'll get another binder for teaching, but for this one is now for creative project ideas and stuff, because I have like a binder for adulting and like budgeting and like plans and goals, but I don't have like I wanted a journal specific for creative stuff and entertainment. And I wrote here things that should take my attention now, even if there are lots of things I want to do. YouTube, comic, question mark, and music. So I've been having this idea of making like a comic about my OC, or original character, that I have, that I absolutely adore. In which the events in the story are going to take place in I sound like such a dweeb right now, but in the universe of Diabolic Lovers. If you know, you know. If you don't know, look it up. Diabolic Lovers. It's a shit show anime and otome game, but it's great. DIABOLIKLOVERS. Diabolic Lovers. Yeah, but now that I'm thinking about it, I should add one more thing, which is drag. So I have to dedicate all my time to YouTube, music, possible comic, and drag. Because even if like I've sort of like strayed away from drawing, I still love it very intensely. So yeah. And I love drawing women. I love putting women in masculine situations. I love putting women in feminine situations. I love, you know, expanding on ideas and character arcs, things like that. And I think there should be more like female main characters that are like have those like versatile character arcs. Like it's always male characters that have like a full range of, you know, characterization and things of that nature. And I just, you know, we lack female characters like that. I wouldn't say we lack, but we just need more in the world. Yeah. Sorry, I just went on that tangent. I keep thinking if there's someone looking through the window. So fucking creepy here. Well, it's not like so fucking creepy, but I'm pretty sure I heard like some sort of homeless person knocking on my window at night. We're on the ground floor too. Me and my roommate. The cats are fighting. What's going on? That is my life. Full of contradictions and bullshit. I want to go home.